hello. Happy Thursday to you. I cannot believe it's Thursday already. Oh my goodness, this week has flown by. It's been a crazy week. Has it been a crazy week for you guys? How are you guys all hanging in there this week? But hello, happy Thursday to you. Today is Thursday, September 22nd, 2022, and I am Angela with Happy Little Stitch Shop. And today we are here for our quilting live stream. Our quilting live. It has cooled off here in Wisconsin. I think it's the high is supposed to be in the 60s today. It is so nice. So nice. So how are all of you? And let's see who is here. Hello, Kelly. It's so good to see you again. She says, hi, Angela. I am on a ladder holding duty as Alan puts on gutter guards. Was just finishing lunch as the notification came up. We'll have to catch the replay. Everyone have a lovely day. Well, be safe with your gutter guards. Oh my goodness. Be safe. Hello, Sharon. Hello, Patty. Hello, Wendy. Hello, Stacy. She says, happy Thursday. Hello, Vicky. We are leaving for camping this weekend. Only 3 weekends left. We'll watch later. Vicky, 3 weekends left for what? Hello, Louise. Hello, Angela and everyone. Hope all is well with everyone. Hello, Debbie. Hello, Chris, Sally Quilt, Ruth P. Carrie, happy fall to you too. My favorite season as well. Hello, Martha. Hello, my quilty friends. So glad I am back in California and can join you all. I'm looking forward to all the quilt news Angela will share with us today. Thank you, Martha. Hello, Nancy. I'm working on Great Granny Square quilt, so many pieces, hoping to make mine for a king bed. I think I'll be at this for a while. Slow and steady wins the race, Nancy. Arlene says, hello, love your shirt. Thank you. I almost would not have gotten it if it weren't for a happy little stitcher. Betsy and Jen were like, hey, are you going to get a shirt? And I was like, oh, yeah, I am going to get a shirt. So again, Angela, did you take any pictures? No, I didn't think about it. Did you get a shirt? No, until Betsy and Jen told me to. Laurel, hello from Hawaii. Hello, Tina. Hello, Stacy. Just look at you styling the merch. Yeah. Ta-da! Kay, hello, and hello, Angela and friends from Missouri. Hello, Kay. I hope you're getting better every day. Hello, Felicia. Have a few minutes to join. Got to break away from school for a short bit. I'm happy to hear that. I'm so glad to see you. I hope you are well. Homebody Patty, hello. I actually made it today. You usually have to watch the replay. Hello. I'm so glad you're here. Hello, Mavis. Hello, Barbara Johns. Hello. Oh, it's 92, Sharon. Oh, you're like 30 degrees hotter than we are. That's still pretty warm. When does it start to cool down there in Texas for you guys? Marcella, hello. So glad you are here too. Jen, a little late, but I made it. I'm glad you're here. Chris, hello. I'm so glad you're here. Homebody Patty says, I'm cleaning house and organizing some sewing goodies today. The best way to do that is to have your happy little live stream playing at the same time. I am happy to hear that. And I wish that you could come to my house and listen to the happy little live stream and organize my house. It needs a lot of help. Homebody Patty. Martha says, love the t-shirt. I got the turquoise one. You did. I think Betsy and Jen got it. Well, I don't know if they both got the turquoise ones, but I know one of them did. Martha, I already read that. Alice, hello. Lori, hello. Lori Holt says, hello, Angela. Hello, Quilty Peeps. Hello, my friend. How are you? Hello, Vicky. Angela, did you get my email? Patty, did I get your email? I feel like I saw an email from you, but I don't recall what it was about. I am like digging out. So I so appreciate you guys being patient with me. Okay, I do have an email here from you, Patty. Oh no. Okay, so I'm going to read that and I'm going to respond to that later because it sounds like there's a lot of stuff going on in there. But I'm sorry to hear that you're going through some stuff. Are you okay? And are you doing all right? Hello, Deborah. Well, I made it in the middle of cleaning too. It's Cleaning Thursday for people. Hello, Gayleen. Hello, Sandy. Sharon says, thanks, Angela. Rub it in. It's 30 degrees cooler here. Late October is when we start cooling down a little bit. Oh, I don't know that I could wait that long. Homebody Patty says we went from the 90s temps last several days to 60 and a light rain today. It's wonderful. Hope others are also getting some pretty fall weather. I hope so too. Lori says, I'm home today and tomorrow making several baby quilts for Cass and the baby. And then you're off glamping for a week. Oh, that'll be so nice. Have fun. Get some rest and relaxation and just soak up some you time. And those baby quilts, oh my gosh, that's going to be so adorable. I can hardly stand it. Baby quilts are so cute. Brandy, hello. I have missed you, my friend. I feel like very disconnected right now. I feel like I've not connected with people lately. It's just been busy. And I think that's true for everybody. It's not special or unique to me. I feel like people have been really busy. It just feels like life is a little bit chaotic right now. So I don't like feeling that way. I don't like not feeling like I'm on the ball with stuff. So I've missed you, Brandy, and I hope you're doing well. I hope everything's good. Hattie says having more dizziness, just waiting on doing some testing. Well, my goodness, Patty, please keep me posted on how you are doing, and I hope that you feel better soon. Please take care of yourself, and I hope that that turns around and that everything goes away and that you are better soon. Deborah says, can't wait to see those baby quilts, Lori. Hello, Jane. How are you? Patty says, beautiful here. Got windows open. I just cracked my window open too because it's kind of warm in here, but it's beautiful outside. Beautiful, beautiful. That'll be a lucky baby. Lori, they're going to be so cute. Sharon, that is one lucky baby. Oh, it's going to be just lovely. I love babies. It's such a happy time. Paula says, why is your wall so empty, Angela? So when I was gone at Garden of Quilts last week and a little bit into the weekend, my husband and my kids, really it was just the two girls, it's just D and R. They cleared out my sewing space and painted. We had some, okay, so this room was originally like Grand Central Station for my family. I had like baskets hung on the wall. So each kid had a basket for all of their school stuff that they would bring home. And we had like a big calendar on the wall so everybody could read what was on the agenda for the day. So this was kind of Grand Central Station and a homework room / a kid crafting room. And then once we opened the shop, this turned into the shop space. This is where we started our shop at first. And then it grew out of this, and then it grew out of the next place and grew out of the next place. But so once we moved the shop out of our house, we never really put this room back into any type of organized spot. And the walls had to be repaired. And there was just, a lot of stuff that had to happen. And so with me gone for a few days and not needing to use this space for sewing or for live streams, my husband was like, this is the perfect time to get that room done. So they cleared everything out of here. The walls had already been repaired because you have to do that slowly, like a layer a day until it's level with the outer wall. So that had already been being worked on, but they moved everything out of here and they painted it while I was gone. And then he started to move it back in on Sunday night. And I was like, what are you doing? He goes, I'm moving everything back in. I was like, no, I don't want it just shoved back in there. I want to move it in in a thoughtful way and organize it as I'm moving it in. So it's empty and it might be a little echoey. So I apologize for that. And it's very empty back here, which reminds me of when I first started on this YouTube channel a while ago, because there was nothing behind me. But there will be quilts hung up and there will be stuff back here again, hopefully soon. So that's why it's empty. So I apologize for that. That it's a little bit of an empty space. Homebody Patty, life does feel chaotic all all the time, all across the board anymore. Sewing is great therapy. It is great therapy for it. It's so true. So I know everybody's chaotic. That's kind of why I'm looking really forward to Funtober, because I feel like we just need some fun. Like we all just need to take a deep breath, relax our neck and shoulders, take a deep breath, exhale it out, and like breathe in some love and happiness, and have a little bit of fun for Funtober. So I have some really fabulous prizes that I'm looking forward to. I'm kind of mapping out how all of that is going to go right now. But it's going to be fun. I'm excited about it. It's going to be a lot of fun. So get ready for the fun in October. Lori says, yes, the quilts are a surprise. She knows obviously that I'm making quilts, but she has no idea what they will look like. Oh my goodness. Will it be kept private, or will you share the quilts? Because I would be torn by that. I don't know. I don't know what I would do in that situation. But I bet they're going to be gorgeous. And oh my goodness, she's going to be so excited. It's such an exciting time. Patty says, I will. Thank you, Angela. Still got to work though. Oh, yeah. Chris says, no cleaning here, eating popcorn and hanging with my quilty friends. I love it. You pop some popcorn for the show. It's fabulous. Randy says, miss you too. Things are good here. Glad you had a wonderful trip and back safe with the family. Thank you. Stacy says, a sweet surprise. Oh, Homebody Patty asked the same thing. Can't wait to see what you do with your room. Starting empty is always the most fun. I agree. It's like a blank slate. I love it. And then you can do whatever you want to with it. It sometimes annoys my husband because he's like, that doesn't make any sense. It's going to come back in here anyway. I know, but my brain has to like see it as a blank slate and then figure out where everything needs to go. That's how I love to organize the best. It's the most fun way. I agree. Breathe in some autumn love, says Stacy. Deborah says, enjoy the process of setting up your space back up. It's been 10 months since I set up and I'm loving it. Are you loving it? I remember you going through that and kind of just making your space your own and getting it organized and hanging stuff up, and you're still loving it. So that's good. I don't want to go through all of this and then throw stuff back in here and then just be in like a constant state of organization. I want to do it the way that I want it to be. Hello, Sue. Thank you. She says, so glad you got to go to the quilt garden. Martha, your room will be just as you want and need it by thinking it through. I hope so. Great plan. And your husband is so sweet to try to help you. It was really sweet because I know that this was no small feat, because he had, you know, anytime one of us is gone, there's just a lot to keep up with all of the kids' schedules. So he had all of that going on, plus his own job to do. And then on top of it, he was doing this in the evening. So once they would get home from running at like 9 o'clock at night, they would come in here and they would paint. And then on pretty much all day on Saturday while I was traveling, although there were some games, there was a football game that day. I think that was it. And then once they got home from the football game, they were in here painting the rest of the day until I got home late that night. And then Sunday they woke up and they did the final coat. And so it was done, you know, dry by like Sunday evening. But it was no small feat. It was a lot of work for him. So that was really, really nice of him and the girls to do that. The boys helped move everything out, but they didn't really help with the painting because that could have gotten messy. So they helped with the moving. But it was very, very nice. I was super appreciative to just have it done and not have to figure out how to find time to get it done going forward. So super, super nice. Okay, so I have some fun stuff to share with you guys. We've been getting a load of things, loads and loads of things in the shop. So we've got plenty of new fabrics to share with you and new quilt kits that we've been cutting and putting together, and some new notions that have arrived. And yes, for those of you who didn't know, I did go to Garden of Quilts, and Felicia, it has arrived. It's on the cutting table right now, and I am going to be putting that online like soon, over the next couple days, probably. I'm gonna sit down and get that online. I'm also gonna get Buttercup and Slate online. That's on the cutting table right now too. And also Bee Ginghams. That's on the cutting table as well. So Joan is finishing up Country Rose today. She's gonna move into Buttercup and Slate and Bee Ginghams next. And I think I think it would be fair to say expect Country Road and Buttercup and Slate invoices like soon over the next day or two, probably over the weekend, and then expect B. Gingham invoices next week, probably. That's kind of a rough outline of, if all goes well and we don't run into any snafus, then that's the rough outline for that. Sharon says, how is your daughter's head? It is better. So she was supposed to have a game on Monday night. She didn't end up going to the game at all or playing. She ended up getting a pretty bad headache again at school on Monday. So actually, as soon as I got off the live on Monday with you guys, the school called to talk to me about her. So she didn't play in the game Monday night. She didn't go to the game at all. She came home and they said, okay, you can't do anything. Like no screen time, no reading, like you just have to rest your brain. So she did that and was not very happy about it. And she's so pleasant when she's not happy. Oh my gosh. And so she did that on Monday, really kind of laid low for the evening, and then has been much, much better since then. So Tuesday, just a little bit of a headache at the end of the day, but it was she rated it very low. And she went to practice Tuesday and kind of took it easy at practice, but did fine and didn't have a headache afterwards. So she's much, much better. She has a game tonight that she'll play again. So thank you for asking. And it's better. I think she still needs to kind of be a little careful, but she's doing much, much better. Stacy says, love that your family did that for you. I'm doing a little revamp in my upstairs craft room. Taking the time to organize it for your brain and design style makes a difference. I hope so. Felicia says, yay, perfect. Thank you. I watch for it. You are welcome, Felicia. Lori says, B. Ginghams. Yes, they are so pretty. I took a peek in the box, all the pre-cuts and the yardage. And I have the storyboard here to refresh your memory. We'll go through that today. But it's so pretty. Oh my gosh. I opened the box and it was like, oh, bright, happy colors. I love it. Plus ginghams are just... Tammy S says, hello, listening while I drive. Hello, Tammy S. Barbara says, I am resting with feet up, recovering from, oh no, a blood clot in your lung and unidentified chest pains, doing some stitching and floss tubing. Are you okay? That's no joke, Barbara, as I'm sure you know. Are you okay? And is everything headed in the right direction? Patty says, does the arrival of Buttercup and Slate include the fat cord bundles? I think so. I'm trying to remember what boxes I opened. I saw a bunch of yardage. I saw charm packs, mini charms. So if the mini charms and charm packs are here, then the fat quarter bundles must be here as well. So I'm going to say a tentative yes to that. I keep worrying that I just missed my invoice and left you hanging. Oh, no, you haven't missed anything. No, thank you, though. I appreciate that. But no, you haven't missed anything. Sharon says, bless her heart. Now I am singing Take Me Home, Country Roads. For Country Rose? Yes, that's funny. Be well, Barbara. Yes, for sure. Deborah says, I hope she does well at the game. Best to be safe. It is best to be safe, especially when you're dealing with a brain. Yes, take care to Barbara. Hello, Matita. Hello. Hello, hello. That is scary, Barbara. Holy cow. That's not something that you want to have happen. And I hope you're okay. That's pretty serious. Okay, so that's kind of the schedule for invoicing that's coming up as things are like coming into the shop. On a blood thinner for now. Thank you all for prayers and well wishes. Pretty scary stuff. It is pretty scary stuff. It's very, very scary. So take care of yourself. And you have every right to just kick your feet up and do some stitching and recover and rest. Oh my goodness. It's not fun. Okay. I don't even know where to start. There's so much stuff in front of me. Oh, I was going to wrap up our Garden of Quilts. So we went to Garden of Quilts. I went to Garden of Quilts last week. It was fabulous. I met some of our happy little stitchers there. I did a little summary on Monday, so I'm not going to go through everything, but I met some of our happy little stitchers there, which was like the best. And I had so much fun. And going into it, I would say that I, didn't really have any expectations, but was a little hesitant, like, I don't know, is this going to be fun? I don't know. And it was so fun. I have not laughed that hard in a very, very long time. I met Betsy from our Happy Little Stitcher community. I met Betsy. I met Jen. I met Sandy. I met Chris. And then the five of us kind of were a bit of a central group. And then Martha came, and I was able to meet Martha and Liz. And then I ran into Sue and Leanne. It was so nice to meet all of you, number one. So nice to meet all of you. And it's crazy how you can meet people that you've never met before who have been linked in this community, and you can get together and it's like you're friends from the past, and you just pick up where you left off. You know, like, it's crazy. You've never met these people before, but yet there's this common thread that flows between you, and you just kind of fall in sync with each other. It's really, really crazy. It was kind of mind-blowing to think about that. It was kind of crazy. Martha says, fun times. That was the best. Next year, Angela. Lori says, I'm so glad you got to come, Angela. It was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. So I got to see Lori and hang out with her for a little bit, which, it just does wonders for the soul. So it was so nice to have some time with her. That was one of the best parts for me, was getting to just hang out with Lori and chat for a little bit. And I got to meet a bunch of other designers too. I got to meet Bev. I'm going to share her quilt here and her fabric collection that just released. Daisy Fields. Got to meet lots of fun designers. It was so much fun. Lots of laughs. It was just a very funny group, like a funny group that we were just laughing a lot. And we were shutting down some of the events. We were the last people to leave because we were so chatty and having so much fun talking to each other that it was hard to kind of pull away. So that was so much fun. At one point, we were standing at Meet the Maker, and we were all chatting with each other. And at one point, I started laughing so hard that I started stomping my foot, which I don't think I have ever done before in my life. And I remember my brain being like, why are you stomping your foot? Like, stop that. But it's like it was a reflex that I couldn't control. I was laughing so hard. It was like another level of laughter that I've not experienced before that caused me to stomp my feet. And it reminded me, do you know how sometimes you have some dogs that if you pet them or scratch them in the right spot, their foot starts kind of going uncontrollably? That doesn't happen with Henry, but with Jersey, that used to happen, our previous dog. If you would pet her in just the right spot, her back leg would start going like crazy and she couldn't control it. She couldn't make it stop. That's how I felt when I was laughing. I had like stomping foot dog reflex from laughing so hard. So it was hysterical. It was so fun to get together. Like, I'm still coming down a little bit from the Garden of Quilts high. Martha says, Quilty friends for life. Marie says, sending hugs to Barbara. Chris said, it was so much fun. Tons of laughs. So many laughs. I was not expecting that. Lori says, I had the best students in my classes. So Lori did 2 classes. She did quilt seeds class and a crochet class. And all of the feedback that I got from people was like crazy good classes. She took time during each of her classes. So not only was there a project that you were working on and you were learning tips and tricks from Lori, like all of that great stuff, but she also took time during her class to go around to each table and connect with each person. It wasn't like it wasn't like a lecture style class where you have someone at the front giving you instruction and not really interacting with you. It was kind of intimate, and you got one-on-one interaction with Lori. So I heard rave reviews. I did not attend either of them, but I heard rave reviews about both of the classes that Lori did. Chris says, Lori, your classes were great. Martha says, haha, stomping your feet. That's the best, Angela. You really had a great time. Now start planning for next year. I know. I couldn't. It was just crazy. That is right up there when you snort when you laugh. I think I may have snorted before the foot stomping. because sometimes I do snort when I laugh. And if I did, it was a little one. It was not a very loud one. Stacy says, why would Joe and Finn both do that when we scratch them just right? Oh my goodness, the visual of you. It was like my leg just started stomping. I didn't understand what was going on because I've never experienced that before. It was very crazy. So it was fabulous. Garden of Quilts was a load of fun. Utah is beautiful. The weather was gorgeous. The quilts in the garden, gorgeous. I got to meet Cindy Cloward, owner of Riley Blake Designs. She's super, super warm. She's got to be like one of the warmest people I think I've ever met. Such a warm, gracious hostess. Like she was just so, so nice. And I got a very genuine, like, just warm vibe from her. She was just so nice and so gracious with her time to everybody that she came across. Everybody that she came across, you'd see her chatting with this person or this person or this person. She's just so, so nice. So, so nice. Lori says, that's how I teach all of my classes. My goal is always one-on-one with each student. I'm not a stand in front of the class and lecture type teacher. No, I wouldn't be either, I don't think. It's nice to have that interaction. And people really appreciate that. From the feedback that I heard, people really appreciate it. Okay, so let me start going through this stuff. I've got lots of Lori stuff to share. So I'm gonna save that for the end. And I'm gonna start with this one because I also met Bev there, Beverly McCullough. She is super nice. She gives like the best hugs. Oh my gosh. She squeezed me so tight. It was such a nice hug. And she was so excited to meet. She's like, finally, we get to meet. I said, I know. She's such a sweet, sweet person. So Beverly's latest collection is Daisy Fields, which I'm sure you guys are familiar with. It's all online. We have the complete collection in the shop. All of the yardage is listed. We also have this quilt kit has been selling like crazy. And Beverly is doing a sew along starting at the end of this month. So it starts here towards the end of September. It might even be, I think it might even be Monday when it starts. I think she starts on the 26th. So she's doing a sew along for Daisy a Day. And that's what this quilt looks like. And this is the kit. You get a fat quarter bundle and you get this extra yardage. And it makes this adorable bee and flower quilt. So if you want to join Bev for her sew along, I think she's going to lead it through her Facebook group, I think is where she usually leads it through. And we have the kit for you. So you can purchase it online right now. You don't have to reserve it because it's already here. It's already cut up. So all you have to do is go to happylittlestitchshop.com, order it, and then we ship it out to you. And we have backing in the shop too, because we have the complete collection of yardage. Beverly is very sweet and genuine person. Oh, I love hearing that. I love hearing that because she saw me across the table and she looked up and she was like, oh, and she waved to me and I waved back to her and then I snuck behind the table so that I could give her a hug. And she stopped what she was doing and she just gave me the biggest hug. It was so, so nice. And then we didn't have a lot of time to chat, but we did chat a little bit. And she said she was getting excited to start this sew along. And Daisy Fields is just gorgeous. I was complimenting her on her great collection and it was very nice. Martha says, I loved meeting Beverly and Cindy. Very sweet ladies. Very sweet. Sue says, one of my favorite quilts that I saw at Garden Quilts was made with that fabric line. Yeah, it's a really pretty fabric collection. I mean, you guys know that I love kind of these navy denim colors. And I love daisies. Daisies, I think, are my favorite flower. But it's very pretty. The yellows are perfect. And the blues, some of these blues are called I want to say it's called Waterfall. I can't remember now. But it's like the perfect name for some of those aquas and blues. It's a very, very pretty collection. So that is in the shop, ready to ship. Also in the shop, ready to ship, is Christmas Stitched by Fig Tree & Co. So we have the complete collection now listed in the shop. Quilt kits have been cut up and they have been invoiced for, and we have extras in the shop. So first up, we have the Christmas Stitched Fat Quarter Bundle. This collection is also really pretty. It's like a very classic palette for Christmas. You know, it kind of has pretty classic Christmas colors. These panels, oh my gosh, they are so, so pretty. So it comes in red and it comes in multi. I'm going to take out the multi to show you because it has a very much has a cross stitch feel to it. So it's a sampler panel, and this is what it looks like. I think that is the same as this. Yeah. So it's kind of the same on the other side. I'll show this to you too. This still has the houses and the alphabet sampler, but it's all little cross stitch X's. It's very cute. So those are the panels in multi or in red. Christmas stitched panels. We have the whole collection of yardage in the shop. And then we have this kit, which is called Yuletide Spruce. So you get honey bun and you get all this fabric in the Yuletide Spruce quilt kit. So that's available online for you to order. Let me see, am I missing anything? That was a beautiful quilt hanging, says Martha. Patty says, you are making it hard to resist that collection. Daisies are a favorite of mine. And anything blue. Oh, so you and I are kind of the same. I love those things too. The collection is really pretty. Okay, and then we have just a sprinkling of Late October by Sweetwater in the shop. We have a few fat quarter bundles in the shop. We have some yardage in the shop. And then we have all of this stuff just has been arriving. Sorry, my nose is itchy. We have the Halloween panel, the Late October Halloween panel. So you get includes fabric and pattern to complete 8 Halloween treat bags. So all of these bags hanging on this ladder, that's what you get from this panel. So that is the Late October Halloween panel in the shop. Those have been flying out the door too. I shipped a bunch of those this morning. And then, okay, Stitchy Birds. Stitchy Birds by Teresa Kogut. Fat quarter bundles are here. The complete collection of yardage is coming, but it's not here yet. But if you reserve the fat quarter bundle, invoices have been sent for that, and we've started to ship these if your invoice has been paid. The collection is still on its way, and so once it arrives, we'll get that in the shop, and then we'll have all the Stitchy Birds yardage for you. But this collection is another really fun one with lots of little tributes to cross stitching here in this collection, and some really cute birds as well, and some fun colors. So that's Stitchy Birds by Teresa Kogut. Super fun. Okay, and then, Patty, does anyone know a Q-snap stand I can purchase and where from? A Q-snap stand? Might check Amazon. Happy fall, Courtney Alma. First day of fall, beautiful colors. I love fall. Oh my gosh, it's my favorite season. I love it. Okay. Speaking of which, I shared last night on our Stitching with Lori Club meeting. This is a segue into the Lori Holt stuff that I have to share. Next year. Okay. Do you guys remember a few live streams ago? We had a conversation about October skies. Do you remember? We sat and we looked through Lori's book with Lori on our live stream. Lori was like, look at page whatever, look at page whatever. So I was turning the pages and sharing pictures with you guys. Oh my gosh, that was so fun. But October fall, oh my gosh, I fell in love with it. As soon as I saw it, just to refresh your memory, October fall. Did I say October fall? I meant October skies. That is October skies. Oh, I so want to make it right now. But we did, Lori says that was crazy. It was so much fun. Sometimes that impromptu stuff it just is the best. You know, it's unplanned and it's just fun. Like you just go where it takes you. But I immediately fell in love with this quilt. Oh my gosh, it's so, so pretty. It's so fun, so cute. And so we did a poll in our Happy Little Stitchers Facebook group, and people voted if they wanted to jump in and make this quilt now or if we wanted to wait and do it later. And everybody, the percentage was pretty high for let's wait and do it next year because a lot people feel like they have a lot on their plates right now. So I'm telling you now to give you lots of time to like carve out space to do this. We are going to do this quilt next year, October Skies. We're going to do it in October next year because it's perfect for that. So that's when we're going to kick it off, is in October next year. And it will be the first of 4 quilts that we are going to do in the Seasons of Lori series. Oh my gosh. Seasons with Lori. Seasons with Lori series. Something like that. It's going to say something like that. And we're going to celebrate the seasons with Lori. This will be the first quilt to kick it off. October. Oh, what's my little girl? That's not the quilt. October Skies. Oh, I should show you guys. Look what I brought. She's so excited to see me when I got back. She said through the monitor Sunday morning, "Mom, are you here?" I said, "Yes, I'm here. Get down here. Give me a hug." So she came down, got a hug. I brought back a little treat for her. She got that little lollipop. I cannot tell you how many times this week we have sung the song Lollipop, Lollipop, oh lolly, lolly, lolly. And how many times she said the word lollipop this week. She loves that thing. It was like small. It could fit in my suitcase and it's colorful and happy. And she loved it. She loved it better than probably anything else I could find for her. Okay, October Skies. Stacy said it's such a charming quilt. Patty says I love the scarecrow. Got a lot of scarecrows out now. Sharon says October Sky makes me swoon, doesn't it? I love it. I love it. Wendy says I really want to do it too. Marsha says love October Skies. Sue says I'm so excited. Kay says that sounds like so much October fun. Yeah, so it's going to be for Funtober next year. Okay, so Funtober 2023. Plan on it. Debbie says that's a wonderful idea. Seasons with Lori. Yes, I thought it would be so fun. Martha says seasons with Lori would be wonderful. How cute. Homebody Patty says such a cutie. Sharon says, oh, such a sweet face. Hello, Bex from Texas. Okay, so that's the plan. That's gonna be quilt 1 in our Seasons with Lori thing. In our Seasons with Lori. Period. And then the other ones are going to be super fun too. Quilt 1, that's going to kick it off. Okay, next up, I have a few new notions in the shop from Lori, by Lori. First of all, we have a restock of basil chunky thread. So this has arrived. We have a restock of this. It's in the shop, ready to ship. And the second big batch of chunky thread that was due in September is on its way to me now. So it's coming. I hope it will either arrive today or tomorrow, or else it'll be next week. But it'll be like yet this week or early next week. And all of that chunky thread that's on the way to me will be in stock again. So colors like frosting, peony, what's the other pink? Lipstick. Just a bunch of other colors that didn't come in that first shipment last month. They are arriving very, very shortly. They should be here any day now. Could be today, could be tomorrow, but pretty soon. Jen says, I can't wait for Seasons with Lori. I voted to do it now. I really don't have time. So thanks to all the level-headed people for keeping me grounded. That's what we're here for, Jen. Lori says, I'm pulling out my October Skies quilt to hang as soon as I get back from glamping. Oh, I mean, perfect. That quilt would make me happy to pull out every year in October. Like every year, if I had that quilt done and I could pull it out, I'd be like, oh, this just speaks fall to me and autumn to me. And it would make me happy every single year to pull it out. Oh, cayenne. Yes. Wait, I think I still have cayenne in stock. I have cayenne in stock, but I've ordered more of all of that stuff because it was going out so fast that it just kept ordering more so that I would have it all in stock for you guys. So all of those colors are coming, and I can't wait to get them all here and to have full baskets again. Mavis says, for you guys to order. Like, I don't want to keep full baskets for forever. Let's not misunderstand that statement. So I don't want the baskets to stay full, but I would like to have them full for you guys to order and then empty them. Mavis, I would love to join October Skies next year. Yay! Kay says, I need breezy and frosting. Both of those are coming. Both of those are on the way. Yeah, frosting for sure. And I'm pretty sure that I saw breezy on there too. They're coming. Okay, and then we have some cute little notions that have arrived that are by Lori Holt. I think I shared this one last time, but I'm going to share it again. This is the Bee Gingham, the Bee Gingham's Charm. Cute little flower pot with that cute little flower. So that's here in the shop. For any cross stitchers who happen to be on this quilting live stream, if you didn't see it on Monday, Autumn Love cross stitch is here. Ta-da! It's here. We're starting this in October. I cannot wait. To go with the Autumn Love cross stitch, we have the Autumn Love needle minder. Lori says, I'm so happy that my yarn is finally here. I need to reload my yarn wall. It does feel good when the stuff that you're waiting for arrives. And then you're like, oh, it's here. It's here. I can unpause my crochet. So Autumn Love Needle Minder is here. Debbie says, I don't think your chunky thread baskets will stay home. Well, good. If they did, then I would be in trouble. We don't want that. I ordered that from you. Oh, the needle minder? I shipped it out to you then already. Lisa said, is there a kit for Autumn Love? Not yet, but we are planning an Autumn Love throwback quilt along for next year. My goal is to get a reservation out on the website for an Autumn Love kit before the end of this year. So like November, I'm hoping. What's going to take a while is I have to go through and find substitutes because the Autumn Love fabric collection is no longer available. So I need to take some time to go and find substitutes for all of the fabric that's in there because I want it to look, as close to the original as possible. So I want to take time to figure all of that out. And then I can check, make sure that that stuff is going to be available and that I shouldn't have a problem getting it. And then I'm going to put the reservation out there so people can start to reserve their kits because I need to know, kind of have a ballpark of how many to cut up and how many to plan to make. And then my hope, I think there will be a break between Lori's Calico Sew Along, which starts in January, at the end of January. And I think there will be a small break before she starts Be Vintage in July. And so my hope is to fit Autumn Love in there, right in there. So reservations, my goal is to have them up over the next month or two, and then shipping in the spring sometime. I need to coordinate with Riley Blake Designs and, figure out when I can get everything sent to me, but spring sometime is what I'm looking at. So I hope that answers your question. There's not a kit yet, but there will be. Sue says, when does October Sky pattern and kit come out? So we'll put together a kit for it. The pattern is already out. It's in the Farm Girl. It's either in, I think it's the Farm Girl Vintage 2 book of Lori's. The pattern is in there because it utilizes the blocks from that book. So the pattern's already available, and we'll put together a kit next year. we'll put a reservation out there and get that kit ready to ship probably in August or September next year. So then people can get ready for kickoff in October. Patty says, my 4-year-old granddaughter Emma just came in. Hello, Emma. How are you? Hanging out with your grandma. Stacey says, Angela, whichever prints you choose for Autumn Love will be perfect. Well, thank you. I appreciate your confidence. Laurel says, with your in-house quilt kits, are they cut for starching? So we base it off of the fabric requirements in the book. And we always include extra. However, whenever we cut up kits, we always try to include extra for mistakes for those who don't starch so that you don't run out of fabric, and for those who do starch that you have extra to be able to do that. Debbie says that would be good to have an Autumn Love reservation. I can do that and add to my reservation list and have when plan my quilt schedule. Yes. Lisa says, yes, thanks. You are welcome. Lori says, Angela, I still have every one of those colors from Autumn Love fabric within other current fabric collections available, just in different prints, same color, easy peasy to switch out. Good. So I'm going to set aside a chunk of time, go through all those colors. And I know, especially with bee plaids, I feel like there are a lot in bee plaids just from like off the top of my head, but I know that there are lots of those colors available in other collections. So it should go smoothly, and it'll be a lot of fun. I cannot wait to make that quote with you guys. Marcia says, I have a very large basket of chunky thread. I keep it filled because it looks so pretty. Yes, I shared with you guys my little thing. I have something too that I keep it out because it's so pretty. All those colors are. I love it too, Marcia. You're welcome, Laurel. Martha says, looking forward to Autumn Love and October Skies and the holiday seasons with Lori. Yes. Sherry says, I starch and make mistakes, and Angela's kits always up and up. Oh, good. That's good feedback to hear. Thank you for sharing that, Sherry, because I don't starch. And so it's good to hear that and know that. Mavis says, is it Farm Girl book vintage 1 or 2? I feel like it's 2, but let me just double check. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't know what that was. I feel like it's Farm Girl Vintage 2. And I feel like it was on 76, 100 and that's pretty. Hello, Colleen. That one's pretty too. Aha! Yeah, it's in Farm Girl Vintage 2. And page 136 is where you can see like a summary of what blocks are used and all of that. It's so cute. So Farm Girl Vintage 2, this one. It's right here for October Skies. So fun. Okay, also from Lori in the shop, the Gingham Star Needle Minder. This is one of her bigger ones, perfect to use with the little bitty boards. Stick it on there. You can keep your scissors on there. It's a scissors and needle minder. It's very, very handy. So Gingham Star Needle Minder is here. Also, we have, speaking of Lori's books, Scrappiness is Happiness. You guys had requested a background bundle and like a Scrappy background bundle and a Scrappy bundle to be available. So both are now available. We got them cut up. They're in the shop. This is the Scrappy background bundle. Oh my gosh, my nose is so itchy. I'm sorry. I think fabric. This Scrappy background bundle doesn't include any basics, like none of the B basics, because I wanted it to make it with, well, that's not true. There's B basic right there, but there aren't many. I wanted to make it with as many of her collection backgrounds as possible. So you are going to get, this is Farmhouse Star in red from B Plaids. This is from Granny Chic, that wide back in the brown color Pebble. So that's in there. I had to include this because this is one of my favorite prints. It's so pretty. The Farmhouse Star in Daisy from B Plaids. The Farmhouse Star in Pebble from B Plaids. This is some Pebble. What is this from? Is this from Prairie? Or I don't remember. This is from Cookbook. This is the Cherry Turnover from Cookbook. Oh, we do have a B1. I think it's one B cross stitch in like a tea rose color. And then we have the Denim Farmhouse Star from B Plaids. This is the other, this is Cottage Clover from her B backgrounds. I think this is from B Plaids. Pebble Gingham. Prim. Oh, that was from Prim. That Pebble shirting. This is from Prairie. This is from Vintage Happy 2, I think. I'm not positive about that, but it's the Laundry on Cloud. And then Prairie, Basil. And then this is another B backgrounds in teal, the daisies, and then Prairie. Clover is from Prim too. Oh, it is? Oh. I love, that's one of my favorite backgrounds, so it had to be included because I love it. So this is the background bundle that's available to you guys. And like I said, the Lori Sew Your Stash Scrappy bundle is also in the shop so that you can go crazy creating the quilts, and scrappiness is happiness. Love the Scrappy bundle, says Lisa. Thank you. Wendy says, I've made 2 quilts like the quilt on the cover of Scrappiness is Happiness. It's such a great 1.5 inch scrap buster. Oh, that's one of my favorites. This one is one of my favorites. Laura said, next October seems such a long time to wait. I know, but let's like enjoy the buildup, and then it'll be fun. Like just you have over a year to plan, to set aside some, like just leave a chunk of time in your quilty schedule to work on October skies together. Okay, and then we'll work through that for the fall season. And then in winter, there's another quilt that we are going to do that is going to be super fun and super cute. So leave a chunk of time available in the winter season to work on that. And then spring, you guys already requested. So Lori shared ideas with me for the winter quilt. So I'm pretty excited about that. And then spring, you guys already requested to do this cute Beekeeper's Garden quilt. So it's this one right here for spring. So cute. And then for summer, I still have to come up with a plan. So I don't have summer planned out yet. But it's going to be so fun. Seasons with Lori. I'm kind of pumped about it. And I'm pretty excited about it. It's going to be fun. Wendy, I donated them for an auction fundraiser. Oh, that's so nice of you, Wendy. Debbie says we have calico quilt to make first. Yes. Yeah. So Prairie first, you know, I'm loving Prairie. That, oh, my blocks are over there stacked in the closet. I need to get it out and work on 3 yet. I have all my pieces done for 3. I just need to cut them, turn them, and then organize them. And then I need to start working on 4. But I'm loving Prairie, and that leaf block, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. So pretty. So Prairie first, then Calico. You know, we've got a number of quilts to keep us busy till then. So it'll be fun. Colleen says, I will have to watch the replay regarding October skies. Yes. We're doing a Seasons with Lori, Colleen, kicking off next October 2023 with October skies for Funtober 2023. Matita says it's on her calendar. Yay. Vicky says, good afternoon. Hello. Oh, you're camping. Well, the weather is still nice. Colleen says, excited to be headed to Acorns and Threads for a retreat. Feels like I haven't seen my little sister. Oh, tell Cheryl hello and have fun. Barbara says, but won't Lori have more amazing new stuff out all through next year after Calico plus Calico cross stitch, right? Yeah, let's hope. Yes, of course she's going to have fabulous stuff out. And so maybe something will fill in that time slot. I don't know. There could be something coming that I have no clue about. But that's my plan right now, is to squeeze in Autumn Love in that post Calico, pre Be Vintage. And then I think maybe the next release, I'm not quite sure if it'll come in the next new release that we'll see Lori's next collection. So we can get all excited about that. I have to rewatch too. I just got here. Okay. Hello. Okay. Also, look what arrived. The Prairie calendar for 2023. Yes, I have stuff coming out next year that I designed last year. Yeah. The creativity never ends. Lori will keep us busy for years to come. That's for sure. So the Prairie Meadow calendar 2023 has arrived. It is so pretty. Oh, see, yeah, this is the one I'm talking about. That one, it's gorgeous. I love the leaves. But the one that is kicking off right now this week, number 4, block 4, this is also one of my favorites. So it just, every block, I think, oh, this one's my favorite. And then I get to the next one, I think, oh, this one is gorgeous too. They are all so, so pretty. So the Prairie calendar is here. It's in the shop. Cheryl says, it's possible to order just that granny chic background. Yes. Yeah. Search for granny chic, Cheryl. If it's not out there, let me know. Send me an email and let me know, because I can get it out there for you. So yes, it is possible to order just that. I have it in the shop, but I was holding it for some of our granny chic quilt kits that we were cutting up. So I don't know if it's online or not, but I have that background in the pebble color, and I also have it in the cottage color, and they are both gorgeous. They are both gorgeous. I mean, have you guys seen this background before? It's a wide back, so it's actually for backing. But this is one of my favorite prints. I just think it's so lovely. This will just give you a little. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh, I love it. So this is kind of either brown or pebble. I can't remember what the color name is on it. And it also comes in cottage. And they're both just beautiful. That's one of my all-time favorite prints. So let me know if it's not out there, Cheryl, and I will get it out there for you. Lori says, yeah. Oh, yes, I have stuff. I already know that. I'm behind on Prairie blocks by 1. Do not tell Cheryl. You and I need to get caught up, Colleen. It won't take long. Patty says, is there a deadline goal to have the Little Blessings quilts for NICU finished by? I have finally got started. I have it stuck in my head that it was by October. By November 1st. So that's when they should be delivered. Like, that's the goal, is to deliver it before the holiday season gets busy. And plus, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that November is Prematurity Awareness Month, or NICU awareness. It's one of those two in November. So November 1st is the goal. It's the goal. Debbie says, can you open so we can see how much space in the days? Oh, yeah. Sure. Sure I can, Debbie. Lori says, my mom cried when I gave her that calendar. She loves it so much. Aw, that is so sweet. And then you cried. Now you're going to make me cry. And I wasn't even there. But I'm a sympathetic crier. It does not take much. Okay. It gives you a little idea. Look at the covered wagon. So right now I have my chicken calendar up. I hang it up in my sewing room. And this will take that place. Oh, National Quilting Day. Oh, I didn't know that. What else does she have in here? She's got some good information in here. Calico Garden So Long. I knew that she did this. Did you guys know that she did this? Lori puts her So Long start days in the calendar. Are there other start days in here? Be Vintage So Long. There sure are. Should I pay attention to what's going on in this calendar? Mother's Day, Easter. I think there's anything in February. Be Vintage, July 10th. I knew that. Oh. Okay, so you guys are going to have to get this to know what it says. Christmas. So there you go. The calendar is here. I hope that helped, Debbie. Oh, it's nutmeg. That is super sweet about your mom. That's so precious. Okay, so it's nutmeg, that background color is. My sister's crib playpen. Oh, that's so sweet. Her crying speaks of how proud she is of your designs. Colleen says, wooden playpen and high chair all had those characters. Yes, it's a very nostalgic print. That's all I need is just nostalgia, and then I'm completely attached to it. I designed that wide back with my grandma's vintage iron on embroidery patterns. Oh. Her iron on embroidery patterns. Yes. Yes. It's so cute. I love it. Paris says, I am wanting to do Autumn Love. Yes, you did contact me about that. I would say lamb's wool, Paris. That's what I would recommend. You could maybe do Icelandic beige or maybe beautiful beige, but I feel like lamb's wool is a good suggestion for the close color match. Barbara says that wide back looks just like vintage. Oh, that's what Lori just said. You and Lori are both thinking the same thing. Oh, you are welcome, Debbie. Love, love, love. That covered wagon. Is it on every page? Let me look. It is. It's on every page in different colors. It is. I love that covered wagon too. Mavis, do you have a kit for October Skies? Not yet, but I will next year. Colleen says, I remember vintage iron on embroidery. Tina says, I need this calendar. Vicky says, Lori, what green fabric do you use for your stems on applique flowers? So she uses Bee Cross Stitch in clover. And she also uses like prim circles in clover. That clover color, or similar to that. Depends on what color you want your stem, but I've seen those two used. Vicky, I hope that helps. Now I want to make a quilt and use that backing and embroider. Oh, look at that. That's a good idea, Barbara. I love that calendar too. I've seen a lot of people embroider directly on that fabric. I would love to see some of that because I think it would be beautiful. I see that lamb's wool is in 14 count on her side. Yes, I can get it in 16 pairs, and I think I might actually have some at the shop. So let me look into that. But yes, it is available in 16. Okay, so the calendar also just arrived, which is designed by Lori. For those of you who are a part of our Tabletopper of the Month Club, you'll have seen that you got invoices for this, and they've started to ship, everybody who's paid their invoice. But Lori designed this Tabletopper for Riley Blake Designs. So this is the October Tabletopper, and it's called Pumpkin Squared. So this, we have a few extra that are available individually in the shop. Those of you who are a part of the Tabletopper of the Month Club, your invoices have been sent. If your invoice has been paid, then it's been shipped out to you already. But if you are looking for some tabletoppers, we have a bunch available individually in the shop. And this is the latest one to arrive. We have bunnies, we have May, we have June, we have July, which is a really pretty one. Here's all the tabletoppers. So we have no, we don't have the bunnies in the shop. We're sold out of that. And we're sold out of that one. We have this one in the shop. We have the July one in the shop, the August one, this September one, and now the October one. So super cute, very fallish, perfect timing for its arrival. I love it. Okay, so that is another little Lori Holt treat. Lori says, my mom says she's going to frame the pictures from calendar. Yeah, that's what I've thought about. So I've done that in the past. I used to get calendars all the time. I'm a calendar person. I'm a planner person. So I used to get calendars that had pictures of Ireland, and I would frame them sometimes after the calendar was done. I thought about that with chicken salad, and this would be another perfect one. And I've also, and I think that I'm going to do this, maybe, thought about it for the quilt seed packets, just like hanging them kind of above a door frame or something. But those quilt seed packets are so cute too. But that would be perfect for this calendar. Your mom is brilliant. Just take, like, look. Just take this top sheet and frame it. Gosh, that would be so cute. Look, that would be so, so cute. So that's a great idea. So crazy. What size is it? What size is what? Oh, what size is the tabletopper? I finish at 36 by 36. Is that right? Boy, yellow is really hard to read on. 36 by 36 is what they finish at. The tabletoppers. I don't think I got that invoice. No, you haven't yet, because I'm still adding everything to yours. So you had wanted the stitch along stuff. So I'm going to add that, and I'm going to send it all at once to you, Jen, if that's okay. Homebody Patty, what size is the tabletopper? 36 by 36. Erin says, love that. They're all 36 by 36. So all the ones that I showed you, they all finish at the same size. Mavis says, good to know. Lori says, my quilt seed packets hang on a clothesline with clothespins. Well, that's adorable too. That's super cute. I should have had a clothesline in here to hang stuff on it like that with some cute clothespins. You're welcome, So Crazy. Tina said, well, who ordered that tabletopper right away? Oh, good. Homebody Patty says those quilt seed packets are so doggone adorable. They are. I'm so happy I joined in on the block of the month for those. The blocks are great too. I just can't get over those packets. They're so cute. Barbara says you can frame the chicken salad pages to hang on. That's so true too. With her chicken quilt. I should do that. I should pick her favorite. She's going to pick all the ones with the little chickens because she loves all the ones with the little chicks. Jen says, perfect. Thank you. Just wanted to be sure I didn't miss it. Nope. Nope. You're good. You are good, good, good. Okay. And then the final thing that I have to share with you came at the perfect time because I'm reorganizing my sewing space. And Lori had talked about this. I can't remember. It was a few episodes ago where I was talking about ruler organization. And she said, well, I have my Be Organized cutting station. And I was like, oh, what is my problem? Why haven't I gotten that yet? So they arrived. They are here. and I couldn't wait to start putting my rulers in there. So I clearly have more space to get more rulers. I do. But I put, okay, so, and it's sturdy. It is sturdy. That was one of the things that I was like, oh, is it going to be sturdy? It's sturdy. And it comes flat, but it pops right up. Because when I saw how it arrived, first of all, lesson number 1, never doubt Lori. But lesson number 2, when it arrived, I was like, oh, how is that going to come together? It just pops right up. It is really designed it's a really intelligent design. Okay, from a design standpoint, I'm like, this is where it's happening. This is where it's going on. So it's got this magnetic part in the front. So you just pop it up, like you undo it, and then ta-da. It's very sturdy. I have my set of Lori's circle rulers back here, along with her triangle ruler. So kind of the odd shaped rulers I have back here. And then my square rulers are here. If it's a 12.5 inch and down. So I have 12.5, 10.5. Some of mine are in use on top of blocks, so I don't have everything in here. And then, oh, you guys can't see. And then in the front, there are 3 slots to put, like I've got my smaller ruler here. I've got my seed rulers. Couldn't think of the name. Seed ruler there, and I'm going to put other stuff here. Then I can put my rotary cutter in there instead of leaving it laying out on the table. So this is really great. I'm pretty excited about this. Plus, it's super cute. This is one of my favorite prints with all the colors, and it's super cute. So it's here. The Be Organized cutting station is here, and I'm kind of loving it. Kind of excited about it. That's pretty handy. It is pretty handy. It is pretty handy. I'm excited about it. I truly am. I'm not going to come on here and be excited about stuff that I'm not excited about. I just don't do that well. And so this I'm pretty pumped about, to have all of my rulers in one spot and to be able to put, like I said, my cutter, maybe the extra blades. Right now, all of that stuff is in a drawer. And then as you know, you add stuff to that drawer and it gets buried. And so here, it'll be all in one spot. And I'm going to set it. I know exactly where I'm going to set it. It's going to be great. How wide is the organizer? Oh, Sarah. Hold on. Let me get my... Lori says, thank you. It took me quite a while to design it to lie flat and ship, I'm sure. And ship flat and hurt my brain sometimes. And now it's here and I love it. I am sure that I'm not kidding when I say to you, like, I'm not just saying this to be flattering. I am not kidding. This design is really smart. Like, it's a very smart design because it comes flat to allow for shipping. It pops up easily so that you don't have to worry about, have issues with it lining up straight or anything like that. It's very sturdy. So it's going to be sturdy for you. It's not flimsy. And it goes together super easy. It pops up easy. You flip the flap underneath and it's a magnetic closure similar to the Riley Blake design boxes. And it's perfect. It's perfect. Let me get a tape measure so I can measure it. My dad is very engineering brained, and I was like, he would appreciate this. Okay, I'm going to tell you how wide it is. How wide is the organizer? It is 13 inches wide. Sarah, what is the largest ruler that will fit? 12.5. Yep. 12.5 by 12.5. This is a 12-inch circle ruler. So that clearly fits in there. No problem. Lori says, I showed it to my dad, who is an engineer, and he was impressed. Yeah, it's really good. I love it. The moral of the story for me is just do what Lori tells you to do. She's like, Angela, I have a ruler organizer. And I was like, oh, yeah, you do. But I just wasn't sure, I don't know why. I'm not more trusting. I love it. It's a really good design. It's very sturdy. It fits like all of the rulers in one spot. It's great. I love it. I'm so thankful to you for the suggestion and the recommendation because I do. I like it quite a bit. What's it made out of? I think it's just what I've been looking for. So it's made out of like a very sturdy, I don't know if there's a special name for this, but it's like a really sturdy cardboard, but it's not cardboard. It's harder than cardboard. I don't know what you call it. Is there a special name for it? What it's made out of? Kay says, when I first opened it up, I thought, how in the world is that going to sit up straight? But it does. Sarah D says, what about the other side? So the depth is 8 inches, Sarah. Lori says, I keep rulers in the back, patterns and small design. Ooh, small design boards. And so handy stickers in the middle. And in front, I keep cutter and scissors. I didn't even think about design boards. So you could do 10-inch design boards in here too. And the little bitty boards, the 7-inch ones. That's a really good idea. Because there's still a lot of room in here. Like I know I don't have all my rulers in here yet, but even when I do, there would still be more room in here. So last night when I was in here putzing around, I was like, what else could I put in here? I didn't even think about design boards. So you could put design boards in here, so handy stickers, scissors, rotary cutter. That's a really good idea. There's room to fit a lot of stuff in there if you need to. Erin says, I have one for scissors, rotary cutters, Lori's notepad, stabilizer for prairie, 10-inch boards, pencils, etc. I'm ordering another now for rulers. Jen says, chipboard, laminated cardboard. Yeah, it's like a laminated cardboard maybe. It's very sturdy. Like you're not going to bend it, you know. It's not gonna. It doesn't. I mean, it'll be like, ugh, and it's not going anywhere. It's very good. Oh, the other thing I wanted to tell you guys, because you have been asking, sew-in interfacing, it's on the way to me. It's in transit to me now. So big shipment of sew-in interfacing is coming. I know some of you have been keeping an eye out for it. So it's coming. It should be here. I think I actually have 2 shipments on the way to me. One should be here, I think, early next week, and the other one probably towards the end of next week. So I think I should have 2 shipments coming next week. Lori says, yes, I keep everything in there that I use for cutting. That's why I named it the cutting station. Vicky says, perfect, Lori. You spool big time. I mean, you rock big time. Anne says, I hang my rulers on the wall with band hooks. Well, that's a good idea too. I'm going to hang up finishes on the wall. I have all this wall space to hang stuff up now. So I'm excited to do that. My walls are going to be so pretty. There's going to be, I sent Lori a picture of it and I said, is this a good neutral background for all of your pretty colors? Because it's going to be lots of colorful happiness happening in here. Okay, so that's the Be Organized cutting station, and that's a good suggestion. I'm loving it. Okay. Oh, and then the last thing, bee ginghams. They are here. They are in the shop. I know you will not see them online yet, but they will be getting online very, very soon. And this is just to refresh your memory. These are all of the bee ginghams from Lori, including plum. So pretty. And some taffy and all of these other beautiful colors. Bee ginghams. Oh, also the crochet panel bag is back in stock. Like a lot of bolts of it. So we have the crochet panel bag back in stock. I think you guys know what I'm talking about when I say that, don't you? We don't have the home deck dish towel panel yet, so that's still coming. But these are the kits we're going to start cutting pretty soon. This one is called Gingham Garden. So this one is going to be cut soon. Patterns are just shipping now. So even if we get them all cut, we got to wait for the patterns to come, but they're on the way. Honeycomb, this one will also be cut, and we'll get it all ready to go for you guys. And then all of the Gingham Stars kits that we offered, if you reserved these, we will be working on these probably into next week to get all these cut. And the patterns won't arrive until next week anyway. So invoices will likely come end of next week, beginning of the following week. So that is Bee Ginghams by our friend Lori. So cute. There's a lot of happiness in this collection, a lot of happy colors. Pretty excited about it. So that is all I have for you guys today. I'm looking forward to getting some new glasses. Maybe by next week when I see you, I will have different glasses on that I can actually see out of. And I will see you next week for FlossTube on Monday, Quilting Live on Thursday, and then I am tentatively planning, I have to check with some schedules, but I'm tentatively planning a live on Friday because my daughter will be here to read for us. They don't have school on Friday next week. So we might take advantage of that to do like a Prairie Meadow live. But it will likely be in the morning sometime. So I'll include that information in my newsletter. Just keep an eye out for that. I would love to have some sewing time with you guys and spend some time together talking about some books because I finished some books that I want to talk with you people about. So next Friday, the 30th, just make a mental note to try to come and sew with me if you can. And it'll be in the morning sometime Central Time, but I'll include all the information in my newsletter because in the afternoon there's a parade. Next weekend's homecoming. So all of that's going on. But please give us a thumbs up if you had fun with me today. Thank you so much for joining me and for lifting me up. It's been a crazy week, so I really appreciate all the positivity and the happiness. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you got some too to carry into your weekend and to have a good weekend. And I'll see you next week. Give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook and all that kind of good stuff. And have a fabulous, fabulous weekend. And I will see all of you or hope to see all of you next week. Take care, everybody. Happy stitching.